The comfort zone feels like laying under your warm blanket on a snowy December morning. It keeps you safe from the cold and makes it really hard to get up. You know you should start your day, but your bed feels just too comfortable. You're telling yourself that you have 5 more minutes. But then these 5 minutes turn into 10, 15, and then suddenly an hour has passed and you are still laying in bed under your warm and heavy blanket in the safety of your home, and you decide that it is now too late to start the day. You will start your day tomorrow. So another day has passed where you stayed in your comfort zone, another day where you haven't done anything new, another day without a story to tell. And the longer you stay in your bed under the soft blanket, the heavier it will get and the harder it will be to get up. And by doing so, you limit yourself. At first you don't even realize it, because they weren't necessarily bad days, just neutral. But if you start to look back on the days you stayed in bed, you realize there isn't much going on. We need to get out of our comfort zone in order to grow. It is the only way to truly get to know yourself, to know how you react in unknown situations, and to also learn to let go. To let go of all your fears, of all your thoughts, to let go of control and to just let things happen. Because they will happen anyways. Life around you will happen anyways. So it's important to make an active effort to participate in that. I think it is necessary to get out of your comfort zone, to get out of your bed once in a while and rip that blanket off like you would rip off a band-aid. Very quickly and without thinking too much about it. And before you even know it, you're out. You're out in the world doing the scary things. And as it often happens, the scary things aren't so scary anymore.
Nice, baby!
And the more often you lift the blanket, the easier it will be to start the day, to do something new. It is definitely something you need to train. But the great thing is, no one is forcing you to stay out of your comfort zone forever. It will always be there for you to come back to whenever you need a break. But challenging yourself once in a while will show you that leaving your comfort zone is something you are capable of doing. It will teach you that you don't have to let your own fear stay in between you and the life you want, to not let your own fear hold you back on becoming the person you wish to be. And that is exactly why I booked the solo trip to France. I've realized that I haven't pushed myself out of my comfort zone in quite a while, and I was getting a little bit too comfortable, to the point where everything seemed scary. So by putting myself in an unfamiliar environment without anyone I know, I gave myself no other option than to handle everything on my own. This trip reminded me that I can do it, and that most of the time the only thing standing in my way is me. So here's the story of how I did the scary thing. I hope you enjoy. It is so cold, people. It is 8 p.m. and there's a car. I have absolutely no idea where I am. I'm doing everything you shouldn't supposed to do as a female solo traveler. I'm lost at night in dark alleyways. That's cute. Let me try and find my way back to the hostel, which is, I think, half an hour away. But I do need to eat something else because I only had the 2 samosas the whole day. And they weren't even good and also not much so. But I don't think I will find food here because do you hear how quiet it is? Bonjour mes amis, I hope you are doing fine. Thank you so much for watching this vlog. I am currently on my way into the city center of Toulouse. I hope you can hear me because there's a lot going on. There's the water on the one side, the seagulls screaming on the other. So yeah, I feel like it's a bit loud here, but at least there aren't any people who can judge me. So I thought this was a good spot to start the vlog. As you saw, I arrived here yesterday and explored the city a bit at nighttime, and it was absolutely beautiful. But yeah, today I had a very slow morning because everyone in my hostel kept quiet until like 10 AM, so I didn't want to be like the first one to make noise. So my original plan was to go into like maybe 1 or 2 museums, but I realized it is Monday. so all the museums are closed, so that fell through. And now my new plan is to just don't have a plan. I'm gonna walk through the city, probably go to a cafe, journal a bit, maybe explore some secondhand stores here. We'll just see. It's such a beautiful day. It is super cold here, but the sun is out, there are no clouds in the sky, and yeah, I'm just very happy that I decided to go on this trip. Like yesterday night, I've been completely alone in Toulouse for like an hour. Like I was walking down some weird alleys and I realized I haven't been in a space where it was actually quiet since I moved to Barcelona. Like it's always loud in Barcelona and you don't have a second of like real quietness. So it was like so refreshing and relaxing to be like the only person in Toulouse. Or at least that's how it felt like. But yeah, enough with the talking. Let's go and explore the city. I've bought myself a lolly and honestly, best decision so far. And I think it's time to go and find a cafe. I'm getting a little bit hungry. It is almost 2 p.m. and I've been just walking around with no plan. I'm gonna Google some cafes and then I feel weird, people watching me, and then we're gonna go there. Hopefully they're gonna have like, I really want banana bread. I always have to Google the places that I want to go to check out the reviews, but most importantly to know exactly what I'm walking myself into. I check how much seating there is to make sure that I will easily find a table without looking lost. I check the menu to already decide what I want so that I wouldn't have to worry about not liking anything. And then I walk past the store to see what it's like in real life. Walk a few more meters to mentally prepare myself, and then I turn around, put on a brave face and go in. It has gotten better every time I go out by myself, but it is definitely a thing that quickly becomes worse if I don't push myself once in a while again. And to be honest, pulling out a camera doesn't really help the situation. It is definitely a work in progress, but I'm working on myself. Okay, I'm out in the streets again. The babka was really good, but the dirty chai I had was like, I don't know, it wasn't sweet enough for me. And I'm now gonna check out some second-hand stores. I think they're like really close to where I am right now, so that's, oh, there's the car. So that's what I'm gonna do now. Okay, so I actually bought something. So I bought this brown turtleneck for 10 euros, which I think is like a pretty good deal. So I'm very happy. I was looking for some turtlenecks for layering. I also wanted a white one. They did have a white one, but it like had a weird cut. I think they cut it off themselves and it was just like uneven and shit, so I didn't buy that. But yeah, very happy about this one. And just please look how pretty this is. I took a 1-hour nap in my hostel room, which was a big mistake because I was so tired when I woke up that it took me like another hour to finally get the motivation to get up and go and eat dinner. And originally I wanted to go to a restaurant because yesterday I kind of cheated, and even though it was a restaurant and it did take me some convincing that I should go into that place, I still ended up being at a very like casual place where it's not that uncomfortable sitting alone. So my goal was to go into a restaurant today, but honestly I just don't feel like going through all of that stress of finding a restaurant, being comfortable with the choice I've made, and also just like the whole part of sitting there alone, ordering alone, eating alone, and just taking space up as a single person just really wasn't in my feels today. So we're just gonna go like more to a fast food place because that's always a lot easier to like order there as a single person. I did try to find a dinner date, but the one guy I talked to is currently in Paris at a police station, so he's obviously not available. And the other guy was just blatantly rude, so I'm sticking with my own company. But yeah, it's already like 8:30. I'm very hungry. That pretty much marks the end of my Toulouse adventures. Tomorrow at 10:30 I will go to Montpellier, which is also exciting. I have even less of a plan of what I'm gonna do in Montpellier than I did here in Toulouse, so it should be fun. Anyways, I hope up until now you enjoyed this video and you're gonna keep on watching. But if you watched up until here and you somewhat enjoyed it, please consider giving it a like. It really helps me out, and also like over 90% of my viewers aren't subscribed, so if you enjoyed it, please also take into consideration subscribing to my channel. I just bought this new camera, so I need your support. But yeah, there are a lot of people jogging here. I feel unsporty. Let's go! Honestly, this is much better than eating at a crowded restaurant, especially since I know I would feel uncomfortable there. And I thought I should take in all the silence and the quietness I can before I get back to Barcelona. So here I am, and it's honestly so pretty. It's okay to like change plans. Like, yes, I wanted to get out of my comfort zone as much as possible, but if I realize like it won't bring me any joy, it won't bring me any good, then I'm not gonna do it. I'm perfectly fine eating here. I've made it to Montpellier. I'm not even sure if that's how you pronounce it, but I think it is. I'm not sure. Anyways, I've also made it to my Airbnb, and the woman who showed me around, she was so sweet and she showed me everything, and just an angel. And yeah, it's very spacious here. I didn't really realize how much space I had, because I've literally booked one of the cheapest Airbnbs I could find, which was also like pretty much in the city center. So it was like a pretty good deal. I'm paying 46 euros a night for pretty much a whole apartment. I have a flatmate, so he lives in the room next to me, but I haven't seen him. But we have like a big living room, we have like a full functioning kitchen and 2 bathrooms in here, so it's a dream, honestly. And yeah, we have almost 4 p.m. I think. I haven't been out yet. I just chilled in the Airbnb for around half an hour, but I think I'm gonna go out now because it's still somewhat bright. I have to hold the camera like low because I have my window here and like here's the wall. And if I lift it up like, oh, I'm sorry, like this, it's gonna get dark, so we are vlogging from down here. The question is, do I put on makeup? No. Okay. I lay here like a dead fish. I'm a bit hungry. I've had like something from the bakery. It cost 6 euros. It was just bread with tomato and mozzarella, but still 6 euros felt a little intense for what I got, but what will you do about it? You have to eat. Mes amis. I said it wrong in the beginning. It's mes amis, not mes amis. Sorry, French people. I had a kind of late start to the day, but here we are now, and I have just been walking around some more, and the plan for today is to walk around some more, then find a cafe for a quick break, and after that I am still planning to go to a museum. So yeah, that is like the only big thing that I want to do today. Okay, I just walked past the restaurant. This is so stressful, but I told myself I would go into a restaurant today. I'm this close to just order fast food, but we're gonna do it. I'm circling back right now and we're just gonna go in and ask if they have a table for one. This is so uncomfortable. It's right there. I'm gonna I hope this reaches the right audience and like people can relate, but it's literally right in front of me and I think I need to like do another round to like calm myself. It just feels intimidating. People just went in. That means people are in there, which is good because I don't want to go into like a fully empty restaurant, but that also means, I don't know, if they turn me away. Do they turn people away if they're just one? I'm not even eating French food. I'm so sorry. So the compromise on me going to a restaurant was to get something that I'm comfortable with and something that I know. So we are going to an Italian restaurant. But it's also like fancy. At least the prices are a bit fancy, like a bit too fancy for my liking, but whatever. So I don't know, I feel weird.